Greetings and salutations. Okay, let's play some more Astrologaster, shall we? I think we shall. I don't know how much longer we have, but still we can accomplish this day, shall we? Alright, so last time Humphrey Bell came and we told him basically to unionize with his other players because he's getting played lace for being a woman, and he was most pleased with this. Also, we only need one more letter, and we found out we couldn't finish Lancelot Moore's storyline, even though we received his letter, because he's dead. He drowned while he was off. So, just like all the Emma Sharp's other spouses.
Hear ye, hear ye! Earl of Essex, foiled in Queen, kidnap, attempt, shocker! Biggest treason fail since Babington plot! Hear ye!
Robert Devereux, Earl of Essex, has been arrested for plotting to kidnap the Queen and install himself as the protector of the realm. Devereux is reported to have bribed a company of players to stage a rival of William Shakespeare's King Richard II, as the play invites treasonous comparisons, a revival, of William Shakespeare's King of Richard II, as this play invites treasonous comparisons between the weak and incompetent King Richard and our present sovereign Queen Elizabeth. It was Devereux's intentions to use it to rouse an angry mob and lead them to the gates of Kensington Palace. Failing to muster sufficient support from the London populace, however, Devereux was compelled to return home to Essex House, where he was arrested. Yeah, a failed coup. We discussed that in a different episode.
Especially if you be Blood's wife.
Well then, yes, and we can't tell her that Blogg is dying, supposedly, but we're not really sure. Not positive.
Good day, Mistress Blogg. Pray tell, how did things fare with your gentleman friend, Owen Wood, the Dean of Armagh?
Alas, 'tis all over betwixt me and Dean Wood. I did ask him for a small loan, and he was most insulting about it. We have not spoken since. And I think I know why his ardour for me has cooled, for I did lately learn that he has been bedding half the women in the diocese.
Ah, yes. I too did lately hear of this.
So it seems your stars were right. There verily were other women vying for Dean Wood's affections. But this day I am come about my husband. Methinks he is ill, yet he pretends he is not.
Ah, pray describe his symptoms to me.
Well, yesterday I did remark that something was amiss when Molly McDoon and I returned from the playhouse. Well, there was a special performance of Richard II at the Globe. Know you of it? Oh, 'tis the play that makes the Queen look bad.
Aye, I know of it.
When I came in the door, there was an awful racket coming from our upstairs rooms. I went to see what the matter was and found my husband tucked up abed, moaning and wailing, and with a monstrous rash all over his face. He told me some nonsense about having been stung by wasps, and that he is merely tired. But I do not believe him.
I see.
I bid you, foreman, tell me true, for I grow ill with worry. Is it grave? Blogg had better not think of dying on me afore he has paid his debts.
Ah, for as his widow, by law, you would inherit them, would you not? But mayhap there is little to worry about. Let us consult the stars and see. What ails Thomas Blogg, the Dean of Rochester?
So I don't want to lie, because I'm pretty sure I still need a letter from her. Yeah, I have 2 more visits with her, so this is 6. And her hopes went up, which is good, but I need that last letter, guys. The melancholy, a disease characterized by woe, by much woe. Ooh, pardon me, I do apologize. By much woe and a preference for remaining in bed, so depression. Swelling of the cods, something of the privy members. And this is the one that speaks the truth. What do I do? Methinks I must tell her the truth, guys.
Alas, I am afeard your husband is ill with a disease known as erysipelas. He is in grave danger. Indeed, his case is advanced and beyond treatment. There is nothing to be done now but prepare yourself for his death, Mistress Blagg. Madam? Alice? Come, Alice, I will find you a chair.
Nay, I must not tarry. I am meeting Mistress McDoon at the Bear for a quiet one. Good day, Foreman.
But Alice...
I told you, boys and girls, we always tell the truth. Always. The coroner's wife did come about her husband, whose symptoms include loud moaning, a severe facial rash, and a preference for remaining abed, and did diagnose erysipelas and warned the coroner that her husband would most likely die. She is beyond speech. But she'll come back.
Hear ye, hear ye! Traitor loses head after losing mind. Earl of Essex gets the chop for treason. Hear ye!
On this day, the 25th day of February, in the year of our Lord 1601, Lord Robert Devereux, the Earl of Essex, was executed by treason. The execution followed his trial, at which he was found guilty of leading a failed plot against the realm. Formerly a favourite of both Her Majesty and the London public, the Earl's surprising betrayal of both Queen and country has shocked the nation. I tried to warn him not to do the things of which he had planned.
If you try to argue with her, you will have no luck. She'll twist and turn your logic till your reason comes unstuck. Chastise Mary who you like, she will not give up. Will not give up.
Yeah, she's special. And we're on visit what with her? This is 4, technically. Okay.
Well met, Mistress Payne. How fare you this day?
Most well indeed, sir, for I am just come from taking my niece on an outing to Tower Hill. 'Twas to see the execution of the traitor Robert Devereux.
Ah, yes, Lord Devereux. What a tragic end to a promising career.
And such a lovely beheading they gave us. My niece and I very much enjoy the hangings at Tyburn, but a beheading is so much more elegant, is it not? Verily, 'tis a better class of execution, I find, and the royal executioner did go down on Devereux with such skill. A single stroke was all it took to give us the traitor's head.
Aye, 'tis true the royal executioner gives excellent...
But I have no time to tarry here and gossip with you, Dr. Foreman. I am come on a matter of great concern, and I bid you do my reading with greater care this time, for last time you did alarm me quite unnecessarily with your tale of war in Texas. And whilst the Queen does have the appearance of being naught but a painted corpse, propped up on a throne using artfully placed cushions, she is, in lore at least, still alive. Praised be.
Ah, indeed, praised be. And what is this new matter that concerns you?
'Tis that England is filling up with foreigners. Indeed, 'tis been going on for so many years now that in London 'tis rare to hear anyone discoursing in the English tongue any more. The city is crawling with continentals.
Ah, then I take it you do not enjoy your visits to the City of London.
Oh, nay, I have never been to London. For as I did just say, 'tis crawling with continentals, and Lambeth will soon suffer the same fate if we do not act. Why, only the other day, I spied a continental on the high street. A monstrous ogre of a man he was. And as for his face, his eyelashes were so fair, he had the appearance of having none at all.
Ah, yes, the Netherlanders. 'Tis true the people of the Netherlands can be fair of hair and tall of stature.
And 'tis surely no coincidence that Lambeth has suffered an increase in crime of late. We do not feel safe, Dr. Foreman. Every night we ladies of Fore Street do shiver in our beds at the thought of these frighteningly large men.
I do not doubt it, madam. Now, let us see whether the stars might allay or confirm your fears. Should the residents of Lambeth be concerned about an influx of continentals?
She gets on my nerves. Alright. Lambeth's relationship with the continental immigrants is in danger of turning violent. Some continentals are lying about why they are in Lambeth. They are come to rob Lambeth residents of their household possessions. We must not be deceived. Our duty lies with our domestic concerns, which should take priority. Our queen has been waging war on the continent. Unpleasantness in the name of religion has caused death and destruction. The residents of Lambeth are being somewhat hypocritical. The stars advise countering this hypocrisy. Continental immigration will enrich England's legacy with culture and innovation. Youths have lost their sense of discipline. Who have lost their sense of discipline are involved. I don't know what that means. She does not like me. Not even a little. This is... Do I want... I wonder... Should I tell her what she wants to hear? If I tell her what she wants to hear, which has not been done at all as of late. Because I do not like any of this. This will make her mad. This will anger her. I don't know this at all. Alright, for some reason, this is what my gut is telling me to do. And I don't know why. Let's just see what happens. She can't get any more mad at me.
The stars indicate your concerns are justified, madam. As you know, many of these continentals are refugees fleeing Catholic violence. But while the poor souls are to be pitied, the stars remind us that our duty lies at home.
Aye, forsooth, sir. For how are we expected to solve all the problems of the world? England must come first.
Indeed it must. And although most of these continentals are doubtless very fine people,
Aye, doubtless.
there are some desperate criminal elements among them. Moreover, the introduction of continentals with their unusual customs and traditions into a closely bound community such as Lambeth could prove most disruptive. Such differences may provoke tensions that lead to violence.
Indeed, they may. I will have my husband write to Lambeth Palace and demand that the Archbishop do something to protect the folk of Lambeth afore it is too late. Blessed day, Dr. Foreman.
See, she's happy. The court had come with fears of an influx of continental immigrants. I advised the court to rally her friends and prepare to defend their homes with violence if need be. I think the court was pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. I wonder when Mr. Payne will be getting home from the butcher's. I could do with a lively big bit of gammon this evening. What?
Hear ye, hear ye. cathedral dies. New deed pledges to refurnish empty cathedral. Hear ye!
Local residents were saddened this day by tidings of the death of Thomas Bligh, Dean of Rochester Cathedral. He leaves behind his a wife, Alice Bligh, and his children, John, Thomas, Cornwallis, Edmund, Nicholas, and Francis.
Humphry Bell, as is his own reward, for it is not enough to be my thanks adored. For you sighs with runes swoon, when we see you entering the room.
Yes, well,
Good day, Mr. Bell, and well met. I recall you were hoping for a pay rise. How did that go?
Well, I got a pay rise, innit? I took your advice about banding together with the other hired men and gabbing about how much coin we was getting. Turns out, another one of the lads weren't getting paid enough for his lady parts neither. So, we all refused to do our rehearsals until the boss man fixed it.
Well done, Mr. Bell. I must say I am most proud of you.
But this day, I am come about my skin. She's so clapped, I need twice as much cerise as normal.
Ah, yes, Venetian cerusse, the white lead and vinegar paste ladies and players use to whiten their faces.
You have to fix it for me, Doctor, for my role in Mr. Shakespeare's new play. I'm to play a lady who disguises herself as a lawyer.
A lady cunningly disguised as a lawyer? Forsooth, how original. But I see not why you need worry over your complexion. Having a sound grasp of Latin and a talent for eloquence are the usual qualifications of a legal advocate, are they not? Is it verily necessary for this lawyer to have beauty as well?
Well, Mr. Burbage seems to think so.
These are enlightened times, and we must have confidence in our audience that they will accept, even welcome, the notion of a lady of learning, as long as she be lovely enough to lie with.
I see. And 'tis true your skin is looking a little less than lovely at present. Let us see if we may find a remedy for it in the stars. What is the matter with Humphry Bell's face, and what may be done to improve its appearance?
let's find out, shall we? Mercury. Humphrey suffers from melancholy, a condition that can make the skin appear pale in appearance and induce fanciful imagings in the mind. Well, he's not saying anything about his mind. The moon, this suggests temporary. The temperature of the liver occasioned by some kind of poison. Aries, the rule of the face. Pluto in retrograde. Humphrey is troubled with ugliness. This suggests the illness will get worse before it gets better. What? Sagittarius, rule of the liver. Libra, rule of the skin. I don't want to tell him he's ugly. That's just not nice at all. Like, really? This isn't nice.
If I have learned anything from my feminine querence, 'tis that for most women beauty is not born but earned. 'Tis oft a mere artifice, produced by much labour and toil.
But I do toil hard, Dr. Foreman. I use a 3-step beauty regimen to get myself looking lovely, innit?
Only 3 steps? I must be frank with you, young sir. If you lack sufficient beauty, mayhap 'tis for a lack of effort on your part. I shall note some instructions down for you.
Oi, if you please, Doctor.
First, scrub your face with a mixture of eggshells, alum, and honey. Then you must apply rose water and lemon juice to help rid your face of wrinkles and blemishes. Then apply the white of a raw egg to your face. 'Twill act as a kind of glaze over your complexion. Oh, and have you considered purchasing an ass? Some of my querents bathe in ass's milk to soften their skin.
I doubt my landlady will be allowing me to keep no donkey in her attic. but methinks I can do all them other things. I thank you kindly, Doctor. I promise I will not let you down.
He is my favorite. He is just precious. I love him. Thomas Blythe was pretty good too. I liked him. But he is just a doll, and I just want to put him in my little pocket, in it. The Corint did wish to know what the matter with his skin was and asked what might be done to improve his appearance. I did counsel the Corint to add additional steps to his beauty regimen. Methinks the Corint was a little pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. Sweet. It is a good thing ordinary folk cannot afford looking glasses. Ladies who have them must be miserable. Oh,
Mr.
Lord.
Foreman, doubtless I need not explain why you have been brought before the College of Physicians this day. We have been informed that you
What?
persist in practicing medicine without a license, in defiance of the law and in spite of previous warnings given you by myself and my distinguished colleagues. How do you answer this charge? Well, what do you have to say for yourself, Sirrah?
I say that I am a good doctor, and that my many years of experience have allowed me to perfect my methods as a true physician.
You would dare speak of your methods, Mr. Foreman? We are informed that you write your patients' names and complaints in a notebook, doubtless all the better to blackmail them with.
Ah, yes, my case books. Indeed, sir, 'tis most useful to be able to remember a querent's history.
Furthermore, you use astrological readings not simply to predict the course of an illness or judge the best time for a treatment, as good medicine teaches us, but you find the cause of the disease in the stars. You refuse to examine your patient's urine for this purpose.
Well, yes, for...
And you would dare claim that in these past years you have gained medical knowledge and skill from mere experience? Then I invite you to provide proof of it now. You will submit to an examination.
Guys, I did not study for this test. I'm not ready for it. Some of the next set of black spile may exhibit which planet rules intelligence? Which zodiac rules the head? Well, we picked Aries for Humphry, and it was the face. So we're going to go with the head.
Silence! Simon Foreman, it is clear to me the answers you have just given were not your own, and that they were provided to you this day by some unnatural means. Such foul trickery and dark magic will not be tolerated within these walls. Remove this charlatan, this carnival quack from my sight.
What, again? I demand to speak with my legal counsel. You will regret this.
Sir, it was with shock and distress that my dear husband Lancelot and I did learn of your current situation. But worry not, Dr. Foreman, for you will be freed from jail this very day. When I reminded Lancelot of how well you served him over the years, he did not hesitate in bidding his father, Sir Alfred Moore, to exert his influence on your behalf. But Sir Alfred does warn that the College of Physicians cannot be obstructed for long, and that you very ought to procure a medical license. Your current and most assured friend, Emma Moore. Well, that's concerning since her husband's dead. He did perish. Okay.
There be some solution, though. Read the stars and we shall know.
God bless her heart.
Well met, Alice, dear friend. Since your husband's death, I have oft thought of you. Fare you well?
Oh, Foreman, I am sorry for not coming to see you sooner, for I was grateful for your warning about Blag's illness. It gave me the sense to bide with him in his final hours. It was only then that I did realize how much I did love the old fool. Despite his mump-headed nature and his leaving me and the children with not a penny between us. But the day after he passed, I came upon a note he had writ for me. I warrant that was your idea, was it, Foreman?
It may have been.
Then I thank ye for it, Simon. For 'twas a comfort to be left something to remember him by, even if it be the only thing he did leave me. But things are better since I did become Mistress Macy.
Then you have remarried?
Aye, 'twas the only means of putting a roof over our heads and meat in our bellies. And Mr. Macy is a kind man. Oh, but Foreman, we may not have our roof much longer. Macy has threatened to leave me.
The brute!
Well, to be fair, I suppose I did fail to apprise him of the full extent of Blag's debts, which are, as you know, not inconsiderable. But what am I to do about it now?
Ah, yes, of course. By marrying you, he is now responsible for the debts of your late husband, according to the law. In sooth, 'tis a high price to pay for a wife. No matter the marital bliss her bountiful charms and fine qualities do doubtless afford him.
Ah, save it for another day, Foreman. 'Tis not your chub-brained flattery I am come for. 'Tis your counsel.
Then let us see if the stars may offer a solution. How may Alice Macy prevent her husband petitioning for a divorce?
Troy. Oh, two options. Mr. Macy feels nervous about being burdened with Thomas Blake's debts and angry towards Alice as a result. A family trip might turn things around. God has punished the deceased Thomas Blythe by visiting the evil sins of the father upon his widow and children. Thomas Blythe's legacy of its debts, and is the debts he has burdened his widow with. Alice must be realistic and temper her hopes. I'm not telling her that. Maybe they go on a trip. I'm not telling her that. I'm not telling her that. I'm not telling her that. You can't make me.
You have little hope of calming your new husband's feelings about your late husband's debts. But the stars suggest that your family might go abroad, and thus put yourself out of the reach of Blag's creditors. You must do this without delay.
Go abroad? You mean where foreigners live?
Aye. My chart also suggests that you find some creative solution to ensure your husband's cooperation in such a project. Has he ever expressed an interest in the New World colonies? Or perchance you might suggest an extended tour of Roman antiquities.
Nay, but I will put my mind to it. But if we do go abroad, this is doubtless the last time I shall ever see you, Foreman.
Indeed. The Court did wish to know how she might prevent her new husband, Mr. Macy, from divorcing her over Thomas Blythe's debts. I did suggest the Court think of a reason for the family to move abroad, where they would find themselves beyond the reach of Blog's creditors. Methinks the Court was pleased with me for the reading I gave this day, and then they snogged. They bumped uglies. Coitus post constellatio. I have all 8 letters, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Alice, you can do it. Macy was chump-headed enough to marry you, so mayhap he'll go abroad with you as well.
Hear ye, hear ye. Nation mourns death of beloved Queen. King James of Scotland tipped to succeed to the English throne. Hear ye.
All England is mourning as news spreads of the death of our beloved sovereign. Queen Elizabeth Tudor, oft referred to as Good Queen Bess by her subjects, expired of natural causes on this day, the 24th day of March, the year of our Lord 1603. Although Her Majesty left no heir nor named a successor, her cousin and nearest blood relation, 57-year-old James Stuart, King of Scotland, is rumored to be travelling down from Edinburgh to be crowned King of England later this week. 57. He's already King of Scotland.
Humphry Bell, you must not take so ill, for though your beauty does fade, we do adore you still. Our eyes so wide, our thoughts so unmodified, at the sight of your shapely behind.
Here's dear old Humph. Come now,
Good
turn.
day, Mr. Bell. Oh, I must congratulate you on your performance of the comely lady lawyer in The Merchant of Venice, and methinks your skin is much improved. 'Tis verily glowing.
Aye, all those beauty tips you gave me were wondrous well. 'Tis true, it takes me a full hour every morning even to do my face, but at least I'm comely enough now to keep working, innit?
Forsooth, 'tis well to hear the troubles with your skin are resolved. Now,
Oh, chills.
what is it you've come for this day?
Mr. Shakespeare has written a new play, and I need to look younger if I'm to get a good part in it. 'Tis about an ancient Roman general called Titus Andronicus. I wish to play the role of his comely mother, the Lady Tamara.
You need to look younger in order to play a man's mother, you say. But according to my casebook, why, sir, you are not yet 25 years of age.
Aye, sir, indeed. 'Tis but the business of playing, though, innit? At least, according to Mr. Burbage, he was well vexed when I pointed out how the man playing Titus is near as old as I am.
If the stage is not to your liking, Mr. Bell, I invite you to seek employment elsewhere.
All right, then. Let us see what the stars advise. What can be done to make my querent Humphry Bell appear younger?
All right. Humphrey must undergo a transformation to repair the damage Time's legacy has wrought. What? Good angels have bestowed upon Humphrey the talent of artistry, which he can use to improve the appearance of his face. This advises that something refined that has been obtained from a foreign country can help him appear younger. But there is cruelty involved. We don't want that. Definitely not that. It is God's will that Humphrey embraces his masculinity as he matures. Humphrey's out of touch with reality. He cannot reverse the aging process and look younger. Humphrey's bosses are impossible to please, and Humphrey should be pessimistic about his ability to reverse the aging. No! They give me these options, and they're right terrible. This is the only one that's not, like, mean. And he's so sweet, I don't want to be mean to him.
My chart suggests if you were to undergo some manner of transformation, it might help you recapture your youthful allure.
Like, what kind of transformation?
Well, you might consider changing over your appearance. My lady querents tell me that a change of hair or wig colour can leave them feeling quite renewed, particularly those ladies who have lately been cast aside by a lover.
You saying I just changed my hair and bish bash bush a little younger?
Apparently so. I am told that lightening the hair can be particularly efficacious, as it evokes a youthful, almost childlike appearance in a woman. Such lightening is easily achieved by soaking the hair in urine.
Urine? Like stick my head in my chamber pot or something?
Aye, mayhap after you make your morning water. Fresh urine is usually preferred, for then 'tis agreeably warm when applied to the head.
I will not lie, that sounds mad. But if all the ladies are doing it, I might give it a try.
No, thank you. I'd rather shave my head bald than stick my head in urine. The court desired to know what he might do to appear younger. Did advise the court that there was little to reverse the aging process, and that he might try rejuvenating a new hairstyle or making his hair fair using urine. Methinks the court was a little pleased with the reading I gave this day. A new hairdo better be as magic as them ladies say, isn't it? Okay. We accomplished a lot this day. There was sadnesses had and death. A lot of death. Yeah. Yeah. It's been an interesting episode. We'll see what happens. But I thank you for joining me. I believe we're nearly finished. Maybe 2 more episodes. Maybe. I'm trying to get them out because I'm getting antsy about the end. I'm sad that I don't get to finish Lancelot Moore's storyline, and obviously I messed up by something that I did was wrong because he was dead, and then I sent that letter stating that he was part of the reason that I got out, which doesn't make sense since he's right dead. But yeah, that's what makes me sad. Is that's the only one I don't think that I'll get to finish properly because he died. Alas. Anyway, it's my fault. I told him to marry the woman, but it's whatever. I didn't realize it was Emma Sharp at the time, or I would not have told him to marry her. Anywho's it. Thank you kindly for joining today, and I bid thee adieu. Till next time. Toodles.